It's no secret that there's always been a lack of understanding around mixed people and where they fit in their groups. I think every person of a mixed race has struggled with their identity as far as which group of race they are going to be in or that they have to claim or be a part of. Not that you have to claim or be a part of any or really even subject yourself to that type of mindset. I was raised to acknowledge and accept both sides of my race. I'm black and white. One was never better than the other. One was never higher than the other. And if anyone asked me, I was mixed, obviously. But going through the world, being the skin color that I am, people just assume that I'm black. Sometimes, people know that I'm half something. And I feel like as much as we could pin this on white people pinning us against each other for the simple fact that lighter skin complexion does have a hierarchy on darker skin complexion, I don't think majority of mixed race people are oblivious to that. But I think that people within each community should never want to single out a mixed race person for the simple fact that they're mixed race. And what I have dealt with and seen throughout the years is that it is seriously just a form of self-hatred or just their inner insecurities that they're projecting onto you. I know this because I grew up around it, and I also had friends who would constantly remind me that I'm not black. And these were dark-skinned women, which then now later on in life, they ended up apologizing to me because they realized that that's just not the case. Because being half of anything does not cancel out the fact that you are still half of it. And trust me, I know that there are colorists within the mixed race community. Like, that's not a secret. And it's not acceptable either. This is a conversation I feel like we have every month with people. Your ignorance and your insecurities and your problems with mixed race people has nothing to do with us. That is an internal thing that you need to digest and figure out for yourself. Because at the end of the day, it just ends up being another group that is divided from each other, because there always has to be this hierarchy when we choose if that is a thing or not. There's just always people out there that want us to pick a side, and there's also people out there who just want us to stay in our place, which I don't really know what that is supposed to be. If we tell you we're half of something and then we don't act as such, then we aren't worthy of that. Which, being worthy of your own blood and rate, that's just crazy to me. But again, that is something that is internal. I didn't fully start liking and accepting myself until I was about the age of 19, actually. I was almost 20. Because of the people that kept telling me that I wasn't this and I wasn't that and I didn't do this enough or I wasn't that enough or the way that I talk. Which none of that makes up a race. Nothing. Besides the blood that runs through your fucking veins. I just think this conversation is so tired. Are you guys not tired of constantly having to hate on somebody because they aren't of a full race? That's just kind of weird to me. But at the end of the day, if someone is hating on you because you aren't full of a specific race, that's not your problem. That's their own problem internally.